Hi guys, welcome to the demo class for Selenium C Sharp. Okay, so this is your instructor Saida Ruxana Banu. You can address me as Banu, and let me just give you a small introduction about me. Okay, so I'm a QA instructor. Okay, with 10 years of track record. Currently, I'm working as a QA automation lead at a top MNC, where I have been helping many QA members mastering their testing skills and many students transforming their careers as automation engineers. As a QA engineer with nearly a decade of experience, I have built this course strategically, focusing on practical skills, right? So in any career growth, we need the practical knowledge rather than a theoretical. So here in this course, definitely I'm going to share my knowledge and I will provide you the practical examples, hands-on experience where from which you can excel your course. So this course has been designed in such a way that I am not assuming any candidate having background coding knowledge. So I'm assuming that all the students here are from the non-background knowledge, coding skills. So from this course, you will gain not only up-to-date knowledge about C Sharp Selenium, but also the relevant job knowledge. So yeah, how my course have changed the other lives. I hope this change will help you for your betterment. Okay. So if you are already in a job, definitely it will be helpful to excel in your career. And if someone is looking for a job where they want to get opportunities in C Sharp Selenium, definitely from this course, you can achieve your QA career goals. So yes, so this was my brief introduction. So let's just move on to the Selenium demo class. Okay. Today, this session will be having a small demo introduction on Selenium WebDriver from scratch. Okay. Let me share my screen here. Okay. Take a couple of minutes to share. Okay, cool. So I have started sharing my screen. Hope you all are able to see. Okay, fine. Now, as I have already told, this course will have a brief introduction of Selenium. This is a demo class where I will explain you Selenium with C Sharp. Okay, so let us understand first what is Selenium C Sharp. Okay, so what you can expect from this course and how can you be a master in Selenium C Sharp from basics to framework level. By end of this course, you will have a fully fledged knowledge with the practical skills from basic to developing a framework, from the scratch to framework. Okay, so first, I don't think you really need introduction to this keyword called Selenium, right? So Selenium is one which is a tool which help us to automate the process, correct? So in the market, there are n number of automation tools, but Selenium is ruling the world. It is on the top most position. Why? Because of its open source, correct? So if you want to automate your web application, Selenium is one of the tool which can provide you that facility. Selenium is the leading functional automation tool, guys, in the market. So if you are having a good knowledge on Selenium with rest of the programming language, like for example, Java, Python, so you can just quickly learn the programming language and start doing the automations, correct? Yes. So from the last 6 years, guys, it's just ruling the world in functional automation, right? So Selenium supports different browsers that you can run tests in Chrome, in Safari, in Firefox. Correct. That's the beautiful thing about the Selenium, that it supports the multiple browsers. You can actually automate in any browser using Selenium. And more importantly, Selenium comes with the different language bindings, right? That you can write the code in Java, C Sharp, Python, and PHP. So this was completely basically like what is Selenium, exactly how it is supporting, how these are different languages, why C Sharp Selenium is on the top. So from this tutorial, we are going to see how to automate Selenium using C Sharp. Okay, so I hope this was clear. If this is fine, let me just move on to the further things. So in this tutorial, okay, we are going to understand why I have chosen to give training in C Sharp automations with Selenium, and why you have to choose to learn this particular bindings. So firstly, C Sharp. C Sharp is an object-oriented language developed by the Microsoft, right? So Microsoft, obviously, this is one tech giant lead which is ruling the whole industry. And this C Sharp is coming from that tech lead called Microsoft. And this complete language runs on .NET framework. Okay. So if we take Java, it runs on Java runtime. Okay. And if we take JavaScript, it runs on Node.js, right? Likewise, if we take similarly, C Sharp language runs on the .NET platform. Okay, so this is one of the most popular and widely used for all the Windows related, okay, for all the Windows related apps and gamings. This is very important, guys. If you go to any company where they develop gaming, C Sharp is everywhere. For all gaming related software, C Sharp is heavily used. And more importantly, it's not just for Windows apps. It is for developing Android application. Okay. It is for developing iOS application. Okay. So basically we can develop Android and iOS apps on Xamarin platform, and this Xamarin platform uses C Sharp. Okay. So if you see, C Sharp is completely used in the software world. All the apps, Xamarin platforms, Windows apps, iOS apps, Androids, gaming apps, everywhere it is developed mostly in common with the C Sharp language. So C Sharp is everywhere, right? And the demand of the C Sharp is going exponentially from year to year. So this is where we C Sharp automation engineers come into picture. When everything, most of the applications are developed in C Sharp, develop, definitely they will require C Sharp test engineers for the automation purpose as well, right? So we can see a lot of bright future for C Sharp because every version of the C Sharp is being released by the Microsoft team, correct? And you know that Microsoft team is not going to simply sit, right? They are definitely going to add some cool features, obviously, right? There are many endless iterations, and they keep on enhancing their product, and they will make very very cool features available for the developers and also for the testers. So C Sharp is one of the third programming language, okay, which is in demand in the current market, right? So maybe in the upcoming years, we can see up to the rank first or second. We don't know if the right now the demand is in the third position in the complete market. So that's how we see many new features releasing on every iteration, and Android supports are across the corners of the world. So due to the C Sharp and Selenium is growing exponentially, the demand is also increasing, both for the developers and for the C Sharp automation testers. Okay. So this codes, what you are seeing here, this has been designed into the three parts, right? So this has been designed into the three parts. So firstly, this goes assuming that we don't have any prior knowledge on Selenium or C Sharp. I'm assuming my students are coming from the non-coding background, and I take everything in this course required for automation starting from the scratch. Okay. So C Sharp, it's a huge world, guys. It's a big, huge world in itself. So we definitely need a 30 to 40 hours in order to completely learn C Sharp along with the automations. Okay. But time being, we will pick the fundamentals and what we really require for Selenium automations. Okay. So if you see here, the part one, this course kickstarts with C Sharp fundamentals, which are required for the automation, right? So parallelly, we are going to learn the Selenium and also the C Sharp. This will be the starting journey of our tutorial. Okay, so in part one, I will exclusively discuss on C Sharp fundamentals, and then we will move to part two. Okay, so part two is a comprehensive Selenium C Sharp automation learning with more than 25 plus real-time examples. So in this part two, you will you will see end to end everything that you have to know about Selenium with C Sharp combination. So what APIs Selenium supports, what we are learning as part of this course, and this part three, guys, which you are seeing here. This part three, this is one of my favorite, and definitely you guys will also like it, because in this part three, we are going to build a Selenium framework starting from scratch. Yes, we are going to build the Selenium C Sharp framework from the scratch level. Okay, so I'll start everything line by line, covering each and every topic, whatever I have mentioned in the course content. So there won't be like any skipping of the topic. We will have a checkbox list. So as we keep on growing towards our content, we will just keep maintain a checkbox list so that we are going to cover everything in details. Okay. So these are some of the introductory class which I have given you. Okay, so I just want to tell you what and all in a higher level, what and all the things that I am going to complete as part of the demo class. Okay, so this course of this the three different parts, what you are seeing, I have logically arranged the sequence. Okay, so I'm keeping my mindset that by end of this course, you will be able to master in the Selenium C Sharp automation. Okay, not only this, in this course, I am going to include the quizzes wherever it is necessary, and I will give you some good number of practice assignments for you to go ahead and have a hands-on experience on this Selenium session. Okay, and I have included some interview questions also where you will be able to easily crack the interviews, right? So yes, wherever the extra support is needed, definitely I'm there to help you out. Okay, so this is just an introductory class. So we will kickstart the actual core concepts from the next lecture. Okay, where I'm going to tell you to install the Visual Studio, kickstart the basic C Sharp program, and from there we will start picking up the C Sharp fundamentals. Okay, so yes, this is pretty much about today's demo session, guys. I hope you have liked this, and I hope by the end of this session, if you are already working in a company, you will be able to excel in your career. And if someone is looking for the job in C Sharp automation, definitely they will be able to get into the C Sharp automation job with their achieving their career goals. Okay. So yes, we will get start from the upcoming lecture, setting up the C# .NET environment in our system. So as of this, as a part of this demo class, I hope whatever I have told you, you were able to understand it. Okay. So in case of any questions, anything, you can always come back to me. I'm always open to the questions. Okay. So I hope this demo class has made you my perspective clear. Okay. Thank you for attending the demo class. Okay, so all the best, guys. So all the best for your career. Thank you.